Hello and welcome back. Get ready to embark on an unforgettable journey that will touch your heart, tickle your imagination, and remind you that sometimes the greatest treasures are the ones we find in each other. Nemo was a little clownfish who lived a quiet life with his dad, Marlin, on the Great Barrier Reef. Nemo longed for adventure, but Marlin worried about the dangers of the ocean. He barely left Nemo out of his sight. On the first day of school, Marlin overheard Nemo and his new friends daring each other to swim out over a steep cliff. "Come on, Nemo, how far can you go?" Marlin panicked. "Nemo, you know you can't swim well." "I can swim fine, Dad, okay?" Nemo darted up towards a boat on the surface. His father yelled after him, "Get back here! I said get back here now!" As Nemo swam, a diver appeared behind him. The diver pulled out a net and caught Nemo. Then he returned to his boat and sped off, accidentally knocking one of his masks overboard. Marlin chased after the boat, but it was too fast. "Nemo, Nemo, no!" Marlin searched everywhere. "Has anybody seen a boat? Please!" Marlin soon bumped into a blue tang fish named Dory who offered to help. "Hey, I've seen a boat and it went this way. Follow me." When Marlin followed, Dory whirled around. "Stop following me, okay?" "What are you talking about? You are showing me which way the boat went." Dory looked surprised, then shook her head sadly. "I'm so sorry. See, I suffer from short-term memory loss." Figuring Dory couldn't help him, Marley turned to leave and found himself face to face with a shark. The shark invited Dory and Marlin to a get-together in an old sunken ship. Dory was excited. "You mean like a party?" Inside the ship were two other sharks, and together they pledged, "I am a nice shark, not a mindless eating machine. Fish are friends, not food." As they spoke, Marlin looked up and saw the diver's mask. Dory noticed some writing on the strap. It might be a clue to help them find Nemo. Marlin and Dory quickly left the party, carrying the mask. Miles away, Nemo had been taken to a fish tank in a dentist's office. A goofy gang of tropical fish lived there. The fish and their friend Nigel, a pelican, passed the time by watching the dentist work. That night, Nemo learned that he would be given to Darla, the dentist's niece. The tank gang warned him that Darla's fish never lived for very long. Nemo's new friends didn't want anything bad to happen to him. Their leader, Gil, took charge. "We are going to help him escape." Gil explained that if someone could jam the water filter, the dentist would take the fish out of the tank to clean it. When he put the fish in plastic bags, they could escape by rolling out the window and into the harbor. But who would be brave enough to break the dangerous filter? Deep in the ocean, Dory and Marlin were in a dark canyon. Marlin struggled to hold on to the lighted antenna of a dangerous anglerfish so that Dory could read what was written on the mask. P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. All of a sudden, the anglerfish got loose. "Duck!" The giant fish crashed above them, wedging himself between the mask and a rock. Marlin breathed a sign of relief. This was turning out to be quite an adventure. Marlin and Dory headed for Sydney. Suddenly, Dory bumped into a teeny tiny jellyfish. "I shall call him Squishy and he shall be mine." But Squishy wasn't alone. Soon, they were surrounded by an entire forest of deadly jellyfish. The jellyfish stung Dory and Marlin too, making them feel weak and tired. As the ocean faded around him, the last thing Marlin saw was the shadow of a giant sea turtle. When Marlin woke up, he was lying on the sea turtle's shell. The turtle introduced himself. "Dude, name's Crush." Around them, hundreds of sea turtles rode with a lightning-fast current. Marlin told Crush and his son Squirt the story of his search for Nemo. "I live on this reef a long, long way from here." Dory had already forgotten the story. "This is going to be good, I can tell." Squirt told the story to a lobster. The lobster told a dolphin, and soon the news spread all the way to Sydney, where Nigel the pelican heard it. Nigel sped off to the dentist's office to tell Nemo, "Your dad's been fighting the entire ocean looking for you, and the word is he's headed this way right now, to Sydney." Really? Nemo couldn't believe his dad was so adventurous. Marlin was risking everything to save him. Nemo realized that if he was ever going to get home, he had to be brave too. He took a deep breath and carefully jammed a pebble into the tank's filter, stopping its swirling blades. Soon, the tank would be so dirty the dentist would have to clean it. But in the morning, the tank was still clean. The filter had been changed during the night, ruining their escape plan. Then, the dentist slipped a net into the water, capturing Nemo. "Help me." Thinking fast, Gil charged into the net and shouted to Nemo, "Swim down." He did, pulling down the net and escaping, straight into the plastic bag the dentist was holding. The dentist started to hand Darla the bag, but then he saw Nemo inside, belly up. Nemo winked at his friends. He was only pretending to be dead. The gang cheered. "He's going to get flushed down the toilet. He's going to get out of here." Outside Sydney, Marley and Dory had met Nigel, who flew them straight to the dentist's office. The pelican soared in sight with the two fish in his beak. Marlin saw Nemo floating upside down in the bag. Nemo. Marlin thought his son was dead. The dentist shooed Nigel away. "Out with ya and stay out." Nigel returned to the harbor. He dropped Marlin and Dory into the water. Marlin swam out of sea, leaving Dory. "We were too late. I'm going home now." After Marlin left, Nemo swam out of a nearby pipe. He had been flushed. Nemo spotted Dory swimming in circles. "Are you all right? I'm Nemo." "Ah, you're Nemo." Dory hugged him happily. Nemo and Dory searched for Marlin, spotting him in the nearby fishing grounds. "Daddy!" "Nemo, I'm coming, Nemo." As they swam towards each other, a big net dropped into the water and captured lots of fish, including Dory. But Nemo knew exactly what to do. Tell all the fish to swim down. Nemo even swam inside the net to help. Together, the fish swam down until the net broke. Everyone was free. Several weeks later, Nemo was back and ready for school. This time, Marlin was ready too. He knew that his son could take care of himself. Nemo waved as he swam away. "Bye, Dad." "Oh wait, I forgot something." He swam back and hugged Marlin. "Love you, Dad." Marlin smiled. "I love you too, son. Now go have an adventure." Thank you for watching, and until next time.